How am I still covered in blood? I took a bath. I don't like being covered in blood in RPGs. I don't like this Dragon Age Origins innovation. Stop.
You have to find some way to remind the gamers to bathe.
I hate it so much. They won't work.
Lady Shah. I can feel her all around. This is her domain. This is the Shadowfell.
You did well. Better than I would have credited you with. Now, hurry along and bear witness to my masterpiece.
This is the Dark Lady's domain. He does not belong here.
I cleared the way to this place, not you. Why shouldn't I just kill you instead of letting you interfere? Oh, I thought I was talking.
It's my dialogue, apparently.
I thought it was me because Shadowheart.
And I'd sunder you like lightning would a rotten oak. Now, enough dullard questions. Follow me.
We should fuck this guy up.
Yeah, after he says that. We have no reason to like him. The only vague implication is just the idea that we could use him to get to Throm. Thank you, every party member, for having a voiced lie in the same time. Loved that.
Let's get going.
It's like that fucking part of an anime where it cuts to every single person's reaction, but instead they're all at the same time. God,
I'm
no.
like, It's really interesting from a writing perspective to have Shadowheart, who is my character's best friend in this playthrough, other than Lysel, go through this like devotion right after Canth has had like a very harsh awakening that says like, hey, maybe don't devote yourself to like horrible violence and murder. Maybe that's a mistake. And then Lysel, my literal lover in this playthrough, is like she's having a crisis of faith. So I'm really curious if like what's gonna happen basically, because I feel like Canth would be like, yo girl, hold up, like maybe don't. I just went through this and that's not smart. It's not a good thing to do. I should hold back
so you trigger it first.
Oh, okay.
Because it's Shadowheart's story.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Balthazar, come to add more bars to my cage? Or perhaps to lead this would-be Justicia's blade directly to my heart?
Surprisingly open air cage.
I invite you. Heap more sins upon your head. My retribution will be all the sweeter for them.
All this time, and you still fail to appreciate the gifts I bestowed on you, Aelin. Sad to see a thing of beauty not recognize its own worth. But General Thorm, he appreciates you, and he wants you close at hand. So, I am here to whisk you back to him.
Ketherick. I welcome the sight of him after these 100 years. He whose immortality I supply with my very soul.
General Thorm. I'm sure you'll be on your best behavior for him, but just in case, I've taken some precautions. Keep back. It will take quite some concentration to secure Aelin for her little journey.
It's quite a thing to tell someone that they need to, like, watch their tone and pay deference to the person they're literally supplying with immortality themselves.
Fly at me, you fool. You cannot stop what is to come.
Big bar.
This is fun.
Have we even rested? Let's see.
I'm all rested up.
Is everybody in?
Oh my god, Shadowheart is still up here. I think
It's a long jump. You just gotta jump all the way down. Maybe jump towards
Yeah,
the
but we have to
various
use a waste an
ranged
action,
characters.
which is a problem.
Isn't jump a bonus action?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I'm gonna waste a turn getting down there, while Canth is alone down there. That's very scary. I mean, we did savor it before doing this, so we can like long rest. That actually might be a good idea to do, is just go back and long rest, but if you have spell slots, it's probably fine.
Shatter. Damages
Shadow
all nearby
Heart is
creatures and
missing-
objects. I think Shatter is good against skeletons, isn't it?
I don't know.
They're in.
You can try it. I don't care.
Is there a
Do what you want.
cluster of them somewhere? Anyway, I'm gonna try hopping down.
I know just what to do.
$40, $60. They are truly and properly and annoyingly spread out. Okay, so we're not casting a wacky spell yet because I need them to actually move around and
Group
stop
up,
being
yeah.
in a perfect spread of grid where none of them are near each other. I can probably Eldritch Blast this guy to doom. That'd be fun. Will that guy go off a cliff too, maybe? No.
You can try to split Eldritch Blast and send him flying. I mean,
Yeah,
could be cool.
it just sucks if it misses him. Let's find
That's
out.
fair.
That guy's gone. Okay, that's as good as that goes. That guy hath been yeetus deletus. Okay, so there's gonna be 3 turns before any of us get to move again.
I have a turn now. I can.
Yeah. Ah! That's not that bad.
You should use. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Hellish Rebuke might be okay here, but
Maybe. Let's see, it's level 4 Warlock spell. Upcast 1 to... At the very least, it does 6 to 60 damage. The problem is that the minimum is so fucking low that it so often does like 0 damage instead of 1 billion damage. Legendary.
It's
Okay,
good damage,
hang on
sir.
a minute. Legend. How do I inspect it? Can you inspect him? I'm stuck in Hellish Rebuke. Oh, examine. There we go. What are his?
I cannot. I am
Oh,
stuck
damn it.
in Hellish Rebuke with you.
I don't think I'm gonna risk it because he has legendary resistance and I can't check what it is.
Okay.
But he might literally not be vulnerable
hold
to the
on.
attack.
Oh yeah, no. All right. Well,
And Hellish Rebuke uses one of my 2 spell slots total. Which seems like they'll be better spent using AoEs once these guys actually run around into melee range with each other. And if it does take the form of a knife swarm, you're gonna very carefully not run into it. Let's see, so what are his legendary resistances? How do I inspect him? Why is... how did... I swear I knew how to look at a character before. Why can't I do it?
I don't know.
Where's Balthazar?
It's right-clicking examine just isn't bringing anything up, so maybe we just can't do it right now.
I thought you could, like... Let's see... T is the, like, read more button, right? I'm trying to figure out how to, like, highlight legendary resistance on his guy. Very weird. Very weird. We just don't get to know what legendary resistance means in this case. Okay, well, fuck it. What can I say except... fuck it. Okay, took 3 tries, but eventually he did something instead of nothing. Sometimes you click on something and the game just doesn't do anything, and I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard I try. There's a start. The culling of the mobs begins. Can that guy even go anywhere? He just gave up. Yay.
I'm trying to navigate. Hold on.
Jump is a bonus action. But also... Damn it. Jump and wild shape are both bonus actions, so I can't... If I transform into a owlbear, I won't be able to actually approach the fight.
Oh, okay.
That's annoying. Yep. We're just all converging on Pride Rock over here. Let's see, I can't get that other mob of them with another spike growth because they're around the character we're trying not to murder. That probably would be bad to do, I guess. Oh, so far away. So far away. Da, 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 da. Trying very hard not to hit can't here. But sometimes I just can't help myself. Boom. Okay, don't step on that. Hopefully that guy just eats shit when he tries to make one move or something. Not quite. The little jump! That's his whole turn? Really? Oh wow, they cannot handle these problems. Wow, there really are infinite enemies. Every ledge has like 2 more. Poor Canth, we weren't able to actually reach the fight, so that he's still like the only target for almost everyone.
My high AC makes it hard to hit me, so we're good.
It's very funny watching these guys do tiny little hops because they're trying to figure out what to do about the giant spike growth.
Canth is super good. I'm loving this. I am blinded, I think. Oh. I do have Featherfall though, which is nice. Boring Keith's turn. Wonderful.
Okay.
Balthazar is going to try to hit me. I might try to... Well, I don't know if I can yeet any of these guys off. I would try to use Repulsor, but...
Why is that such a low hit chance? Damage to all nearby creatures and objects. Creatures made of inorganic material such as stone have disadvantage on their saving throw. These characters must not count as inorganic. Even though they look like robots, they look like, I guess skeletons and animated corpses are by definition organic material.
They are, yes.
Damn it. It has a pic. I mean, it does. The icon of Shatter is a skull being exploded. It's 4 to 50 AoE. Canth's in the middle of it though. Damn it. It'd be so nice to be able to hit all 5 of those enemies, including Balthazar. Can't reach that far, can't reach that far. I perfectly thread the needle between these 2 guys. It'd be so annoying to play D&D with somebody that actually sits here and like measures everything with a fucking ruler to see if they can land the hit. More big sploge.
Alright, well the ice is cleared, which is good.
Okay, this guy can't go anywhere besides directly into the guys right in front of him that he doesn't want to go to, so he's gonna stay put. Wow. Okay, all of us being stacked is becoming a problem.
Great. Where did he Misty Step to? Way over there? Alright, Canth turn.
Well, he's like half dead.
I really don't. I could knock him off the edge and kill him instantly, but I don't know if I want to lose out on whatever sick loot this guy has. So
You just can't trust the game not to take it.
yeah. Let's see. What does this do? They can't go there. That'll knock them away. I don't have Misty Step, so I can't really do much.
I was hoping to take out the big guy with the explosion. He's almost there.
Disadvantage, disadvantage? How the hell do I have disadvantage on everything?
Aura of hate, aura of protection. They have 2 auras.
I'm gonna do something a little weird. I'm gonna do something a little cringe. All right, give me a moment.
Don't worry, Toaster. We're
Why
always
isn't it working?
cringe.
Why isn't it working? Why is what I want to do not happening?
It's doing the thing where you click and just nothing happens. It doesn't give you an error message or anything. You're just like, it just eats it. And you're like, what does that mean? Nothing.
Haha. All right.
I desperately need this game to have more error messages instead of just doing nothing sometimes. I can't tell if even that's... When those things happen, I can't tell if they're a weird bug that even the developers don't know about, or if it's just a known thing that the game's just not explaining. Ouchies.
The thing is you put the spike trap there, and that's gonna fuck Shadowheart up, and I'm not gonna be able to get through. I probably won't be able to enter the fight with her, which is a real bummer because she deals radiant damage, which is very powerful against these guys, I think.
Please let me fucking jump down. I can cancel the spike trap at any time.
It would be useful to do that because they're not in it.
Why isn't this working? I'm getting my inputs eaten. I just... Please? Fucking finally. Jesus, that was like my 7th attempt to jump down. Oh my god, that was more damage than I expected. All this jumping is stopping me from using strength and shillelagh. That annoy me. What? No. God damn it. It made it look like it was going to affect the people on top of the cliff. That sucks. I thought I was getting 4 people.
Alright. Alright, and now... this is gonna be more important.
Explode. Oh god. They're having a bad time now.
Alright, that was a pretty smart move. Cleric is the most fun class to play. your low movement speed sucks, but like, it's so fun. I really love the cleric order of operations.
He's 1 health.
Like, cleric action economy is so fucking cool.
I used to always play as the cleric in Chronicles of Mystara, which is not the same concept, but... No, not sleep. No, I'm finally down here. I can finally turn into an owlbear. Fuck you.
Nice.
Yay, they're shooting the fireball. He walked into the only spot where he's blind. It's funny watching the AI make the mistakes we do sometimes. Just walk to a dumb location, then have to correct that. Sup? I'm a fireball. I don't think he'll fall off into the hole if I do this. It would have been the funnies. I'd still be able to do this. Yes. Bye-bye. Mini boss deleted.
What an annoying thing to do.
Just keeps doing fart clouds and running away.
Yeah, cloud kill is super fucking obnoxious.
Got us into trouble having everyone except for Canth coalescing onto one spike. It's like, oh fuck, we are AoEable right now.
I need to get out of the cloud kill for now. So I'm gonna risk the attacks of opportunity needed. Get over here.
Ugh. Up to 40 damage every turn.
Yeah, it's real bad.
We don't even have that much health.
Get dunked on. Alright,
Still breathing despite everything.
what do I want to do?
I have suffered
He has one health.
damage. Pop.
That's fine. No, hold on. Can I hit anyone?
I have bad news about who you've chosen to attack. Fuck you.
I don't know if I want to do guiding bolt. Sacred flame is fine. Alright, that's fine. Nice work, Shadowheart.
Improved warding flare.
It's her reaction. It makes them have to reroll.
So you made their attack on me shittier?
Yes. It gives it a chance to be shittier. So shield an ally with divine light to impose disadvantage on the attacker. So just, you know, it makes it so that they have to roll again, basically, to make sure they hit.
There we go. Just making sure I ungroup all of my summons so that the flaming sphere doesn't roll at me at the end of the fight and somehow cause an international incident. Again. Let's see. Not enough movement. This is a 60-foot range. What do you mean not enough movement? Let me do a murder. What? Am I under an effect of like a reduced oh, blindness. All spells reduced to 10 feet. Okay. Yep, that would do it. Yeah, he just sucks right now. Okay. Well, nope, can't even attack the apostate defender. Wow, blindness got me. Alright, this turn's over, I guess.
Wombborn, as opposed to test tube.
Yeah.
Alright.
I won't give in.
D&D probably has in vitro.
Hey, buddy. Nope, do not want Flurry Blows push. We want topple. Just to deal some damage.
Explode.
Did I get... Oh, I got 2 bonus actions, because I, Wait, when did I get 2 bonus actions? Did I multi-class to Thief?
Did you? And forget? Big jumpies.
I don't remember.
That's not where I clicked at all. Whatever.
Since when have I had 2 bonus actions as Canth? That's awesome.
They're all dead.
Huh. That's great. I'm loving that.
Number of red icons on top of screen greatly diminished. It's just, he only has 2 skeletons left. That's how bad things have gotten for
How can I not reach
Balthazar.
the destination? What is going on?
That table, that plaque table thing is just too much of an obstruction.
Target is too far for guiding bolt? What?
Are you blinded too? Yeah, you're blind. You only have a 10-foot attack range. That's what I was just dealing with.
I didn't even realize I was blinded.
Yeah. She sat in the chair.
I was trying to see if it would let me go around the chair, but I guess not.
Yeah. Stop sleeping her. It's getting rude. She hasn't done anything this fight. Immune to prone. My boulder almost slipped on the ice. Or I guess technically did.
It just, it spun out on the ice.
Am I...
Like a tire.
I'm still blinded. It's for 10 turns? Jeez. He just doesn't get to do anything again. Oops, got some gold.
Hey, guess what, dude?
Get toppled, nerd.
The fact that I can topple twice in a turn is unbelievable.
I do believe that Balthazar has died. He was indeed not that tough. Get dunked on. Going for a little jog. Hello, sir.
Where are the enemies? They're over here. Not enough resources, movement speed to hop, even though I have full movement speed? What?
Yeah, I don't know. I also can do almost no actions. See, that's dash. And no bonus actions in this character. Annoying. But I can still fly. Oh, deleted instantly. It's very funny. There's not much holding these guys together. A dash that I use my whole turn. Oh well.
Breathe deep and move.
Howdy, neighbor. No ranged spellcasting from you this turn. Or he did. Anyway. I guess it's not a projectile, so it doesn't do the disadvantage the same way. Will is just like a non-factor in this fight because he can't get close enough to anyone to cast it within 10 feet. Well, he's not that much of a non-factor. He did knock multiple people off ledges with Eldritch Blast at the beginning.
Where are the enemies? Here they are. Don't worry, Canth will clean up as per usual.
I can't believe you've done this. Alright, I've quick saving the moment I delete the flaming sphere so it can't break the story.
Balthazar has drawn his final rancid breath. A pity it was not my hand that brought it about. Instead, it was you. You who have come to seek the
what's
praise
happening?
of your wicked goddess. You who have come to drive a dagger through my heart.
What are all of these dice rolls I'm
Not
hearing?
a dagger, a spear. My Lady Shah's spear.
I don't know.
Her fate is mine to seal. Let me handle this.
The fate you seal is your own. To be a dark justiciar is to turn your heart from everything but loss. You will know no love, no joy, only servitude, until of course your mistress inevitably discards you. And there is much she does not tell you. A terrible blood price that may extend beyond my own death.
You feel Shadowheart bristling. This is important to her. You may yet have the chance to dissuade her from doing her duty, but not without risk to your bond. And Nightsong is not blind to your conflict. Behind that raging heart is the restless beat of one who knows too well that her fate hangs in the balance.
There's a lot at stake here. Both Shadowheart's fate, your relationship to Shadowheart, and also if we do kill Nightsong, I think that makes Throm mortal. Because we were right that this is essentially his phylactery is here, in a way.
Yeah, so Thorm's immortality, I think what Balthazar was implying was that it came from her.
Yeah.
So like on one hand, killing her will help us in our quest, but on the other hand, so this is what I was like thinking about earlier, right? Is like, let's talk about this from a storytelling perspective. Canth is Shadowheart's friend in this playthrough, right? And Canth just went through what was effectively a religious crisis where he tried to serve his queen. He's been nothing but obligate and devoted, and his lover was nothing but obligate, devoted, and he was spurned. The person who he tried to kill, killing them just didn't work and bit him in the ass, and now he's having to realize that his entire worldview, attempting to, live by this staunch dogma, isn't going to work for him, and hasn't led to positive outcomes. So now Shadowheart has been devoted, and he's been nothing but kind to her devotion and supportive of it, but he's seeing it literally hurt. We've seen her memories, and we know that she has been partially misled. His Mother Superior didn't even want her to become a Dark Justiciar, and now she's rushing in and wants to do this to prove her devotion. But Canth also just, what he observed of the Nightsong, implied that this is not necessarily, like what the Nightsong said was not necessarily wrong. Like, Shar's devotees have not ended up well. So I think Canth's choice from a storytelling perspective is to try to dissuade her, even if it causes the bond to break or shatter. With Shadowheart as well, though, from a macro perspective, Shadowheart has absolutely no memories, and every single thing that we have done so far in this playthrough has been to try and not... we've been very supportive of her devotion to Shar, but we've also freed up her memories and given her reasons to doubt, and we've done all these trials, and it hasn't helped her. In fact, we literally just got her to get the pain in her hand. Like, if you looked at the bottom right of the screen, the interactions with Balthazar, and as we were going in here, and the interactions with the demon said that she was getting, like, Sharan wound. So,
yeah,
like,
it hit her when,
clearly,
when we resolved the contract thing.
Yeah.
Which is all the more
So
funny
clearly,
because that's also, like, a level of, like, Shadowheart... I'm not even sure Shadowheart made a choice in this context.
Yeah.
Like, the scripting
So I
just
think this
happened at
is...
her.
This is implying pretty heavily that I think that she's being misled. And while I think it would be interesting...
just on the face of it, knowing no additional stuff about Shar in general, just the fact that they wipe people's memories and then hit them with a brand that harms them whenever they act out of place. This all points to a bad order. There's nothing.
Well, yeah, like
really
there was
hard to justify treating your people that way to begin with if you're in any way up to anything good.
Like they're evil. Like the Sharans are absolutely an evil faction. I think we've already made that clear enough. Or that's already been made clear enough. But I think even in the context of Shadowheart's journey, like it's very clear that her arc is not. We don't want her to do this, and she doesn't necessarily want to do this. She's being misled into doing this. So, I'm probably gonna say option 4. I'm really hoping we don't need to fucking save scum this constantly. I'm very scared of what's gonna happen. Don't do this, Shadowheart.
This is my mistress's will, my life's purpose.
Don't let your goddess...
If I have to step over your corpse to fulfill what Lady Shar asks of me, so be it. Your choice.
Yeah, you cannot let your goddess control you. This is wrong, but I can't afford to lose you. No. You want to fight? Fine.
I didn't want to fight. I wanted you to see reason. A foolish notion, clearly.
I mean, you're definitely just gonna kill her now.
No, I'm gonna use non-lethal attacks on her.
We'll see if the game
because that's a feature, remember?
We'll see if the game respects that at all.
I mean, it's not hard. You can do that in lots of circumstances.
Yeah, but you were the one that was making the point that it seemed to just functionally just kill people that we hit anyway. And not amount to anything.
If you're hitting them with weapon attacks, yeah. I'm a monk. Where is non-lethal? What do I trigger it on? I need to use... There we go, non-lethal attacks. I'm gonna take her out, like, instantly. Knocked her out.
Do we wait for her to wake back up? Or...
An intriguing fray.
No.
You lay low the Dark Lady's messenger, your ally, your friend. Perhaps you wish to slay the Nightsong yourself, Shar.
What happens if I do as you say? Plunge my weapon into your heart.
You will have done what your Dark Lady requires. You will have slain a child of Selûne. You will be a Dark Justicia. Isn't it so? And I will die. Then live. And when the next of your ilk comes with sword aloft or arrow nocked, I'll die again.
So she doesn't actually die? She's too immortal for even that?
Wait, that makes it exactly the same as the Dream Visitor. So this is so interesting. This is neat.
Except, but she doesn't.
Because remember, Canth tried to kill the Dream Visitor.
But I don't think she knows we have the spear that's supposed to actually kill her.
I literally just said what happens if I plunge the spear into you.
Because the new option still is bringing it up.
Yeah, kill you. I found a spear that seems intended for that very purpose.
You only said weapon.
Gotcha.
You are not the Night Singer's chosen champion. Her weapon is useless in your hands. Keep it, if you wish. It is nothing but a bauble now. Just free me.
So the spear only works for Shadowheart. Yeah, I checked the history. In the previous line, you only said weapon. You didn't say you didn't bring up the spear. So I guess that it seems like that does actually kill her, but Shadowheart has to do it, not you.
Okay. Maybe we should reload. I want to see what the other options in that conversation do.
In Shadowheart's conversation?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because because I'm curious what happens. So there's two other things I want to see. I'm curious what happens if we leave it up to her, and I'm curious what happens if I say the other option of like, please don't do this.
Pity it was not mine. You.
Not a dagger.
Yeah, she said a spear.
My Lady Shah's spear.
So she knew we had the spear.
Her fate is mine to seal. Let me handle this.
Yeah, but you didn't threaten her with the spear.
Sure,
To
that's
be
fair.
a dark justiciar is to turn your heart.
You feel, and Nightsong is not blind to your conflict. Behind that raging heart is the restless beat of one who knows too well that her fate hangs in the balance.
'Cause there was a progression to the fact like that Shadowheart can actually full on kill her, but at that point when you're threatening to plunge your weapon into her, it's like, okay, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Because
I
you're
see
like,
what you're
I'm gonna
saying.
plunge my weapon into you. I'm like, okay, well you can't use the spear, and then then you're like, oh yeah, well I have a spear. Like, yeah, it doesn't work. That was the conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shadowheart was very mad when because you talked about like not being able to allow her to do something. It's like, excuse me, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
But then
I
you
guess
followed
that's
up with,
right.
I will fight you. I'm like, okay, well then that
Well,
definitely leads to the fight.
I did pick that. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I don't say I say I'm not saying I cannot allow you. I'm saying you cannot allow Goddess to control you. I want to see what happens if we pick the other dialogue.
If I have to step over your corpse to fulfill what Lady Shah asks of me, so be it. Your choice.
This is wrong, but I can't afford to lose you. Do what you must.
Well. What's that I sense? A spear intended for my heart? Empowered by your goddess, I. Empowered to kill the child of a god. Do you know what I am, little assassin? For I know you. A lost child. Frightened by wolves in the dark.
What did you say?
Much has been promised to you, hasn't it? But what has been taken from you? What do you know of your own heart? Your own life? I sense more in you than you know.
Whatever you think you know of me won't matter once I become who I'm meant to be.
Okay, so this is the path that leads to more options then. Interesting. I mean, I guess that's true. Like, so this was the dialogue option I was thinking about picking, but then I thought this would just acquiesce to whatever she wanted, and she would just kill her immediately. Which one do we think? Dialogue option 2 or 3? I'm thinking
it'd be helpful for her to actually discover what's being kept from her. If she's being manipulated into doing this.
Yeah. She knows something about you. Spare her and see what she has to say.
Favorable beginnings.
I could have Shadowheart give me guidance on this persuasion check to persuade her.
It's extremely funny. And the fucking favorable beginnings goofy ass buff only starts counting once you learn it. So you get favorable beginnings with your party members you've been playing with for 50 hours, like you just met them.
That's funny.
So it's hard to fail this, but let's see.
I didn't fail, I don't think. Yeah, I'm good. Yeet.
That was more definitive than expected.
I can't believe I just did that. Lady Shah will disown me. What will happen to me?
Not what will happen. What will you do? Your past is not yet lost. Your future is not yet fixed. Lay a hand on me in friendship, not quite Sharon. And I will fight the battle that has been waiting for me this last century. Then, oh then, we will have much to discuss.
There's something really interesting going on in contrast to Lysel and Shadowheart. This is interesting. I have a lot to say about this.
I mean, for starters, Shadowheart made a choice.
That's what I was gonna say. Shadowheart was not betrayed. Shadowheart did this for herself.
I think that she was kind of betrayed a long time ago, but
yes,
I definitely thought that shaking her faith would be a harder DC than 14.
Our Lady of Silver, hear me. She who guides the Moon Maiden Selûne, mother of the so-called Nightsong. The Nightsong is no more.
I wonder if this also severs Throm's immortality, if she's free.
Thorm? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, she has the cool armor that we see in the Selûne statues and stuff like that, or the statues of the goddesses or whatever. Neat. Oh, is she an Azamar? Interesting.
I am resplendent. You have given me a great gift, little warrior. Don't you find it oh so curious that you would spurn your dark lady? Perhaps you feel a stirring of the truth already. But that will come later. There is a battle yet to be fought. You have done what we feared was impossible. You have released me from a century of sorrow. Your power is great. So too must be your weapon. You must choose what you will wield. And the Moon Maiden will provide. Thus I have said. Thus will it be so. Are you ready?
This is interesting because, like, cleric and paladin characters, their god and their religion is inherent to how their class even functions. So
yeah.
She's probably going to have to actually change gods and fundamentally change the character of how she even accesses magic.
Yeah. To get out of this place, absolutely.
Oh, we'll do more than that, my friend. We're going to kill Ketheric Thorn.
We need to leave. Lady Shah won't stand for us to be here, not after what we did.
All right, let's get out of here.
I'm not sure there's a place that's far enough away for me to go. Lady Shah must be angry. There's only silence.
That's...
Let's get out of here, please. Whatever's coming, I don't want to be in the heart of the Shadowfell when it finds me. The Nightsong will be headed for Moonrise Towers. We'd better get there and see what she's unleashed against Ketheric Thorn.
Here we go.
So that's really interesting because...
That feather.
it sets up that if all Shadowheart is hearing is silence, it makes me wonder if Shar was ever speaking to her to begin with.
Like if it was just a thing that was put upon her.
Yeah, well, not even necessarily that, but just like
or do
maybe
you think she was just
wound.
delusional?
No, I think maybe Mother Superior or these characters that kidnapped her, like maybe they're being spoken to by Shar, but this whole time Shadowheart has been believing that she's like a true devote who's been chosen by this goddess. Maybe the goddess doesn't even know who Shadowheart is.
Oh. A parasocial relationship.
Yeah.
She thinks she has this deeply personal bond with this person that she devotes her life to, but they never interact.
Yeah.
It's like a hive to her.
A terrible contraption by all estimations. All that pain for the sake of Ketheric's enduring power.
The Moonlight
All right, we got to
Glaive.
keep
Shadowheart's
Shadowheart.
probably supposed to have this. Here you go. It went to Wolfthorn.
What was it?
The Moonlight Glaive.
Oh, okay.
I think it was called that. Big important Mega's weapon. I don't know if Shadowheart's class can use that or not. I'm not sure whose class can use that. Anyway, it sounds like we need to leave this place.